What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. We are the original weird niggas from the basement.
It's your boy Harlem Hargrave. Stay tuned for another episode of RTS Spotlight.
Shout out to Respect the Shooters. They owe me $100 for that drop. Salute.
A lot of niggas say they your friends, man, but don't support shit you do. Don't get no money with you. I guess me and my niggas just different.
I've been getting money with my team. I just wanna see all my niggas win. Ayy, feeling like I make them chasing dreams. And for my squad, I just want one thing. I want my niggas to win. I want my niggas to win. No, we making hella bands. Cup in the corner with friends. I want my niggas to win. I want my niggas to win. Everybody diamonds dancing. Everybody got mansions. Came from days in the basement. Me and my niggas ain't had shit. Got a dollar in my pocket, that was tragic. Started falling like Jordan, we came upon the law. My niggas, we made it go, get more guns, get more dough. We came up from nothing, had to turn nothing to something. Now we only interview with no curtains, zipping on Prometheus and feel it working. All my niggas living lavish, all this money never had this. Money harder than a bad bitch, do say pull up in the M6. We had to grind hard, started from the back. Blink my nigga ASAP and he started hustle hats. Blink my nigga Swagger, you know he rap TBP. And I'ma be a monster nigga, that just who I be, yeah. I've been getting money with my team. I just wanna see all my niggas win. Ayy, feeling like I make them chasing dreams. And for my squad, I just want one thing. I want my niggas to win. I want my niggas to win.
What up, y'all? You already know it's your girl Lee, and it's another RTS Spotlight episode. You know the deal. We show you the talent before we introduce them. So let's tune into a video today. We have something super different and something special for all you sports fans. So let's check out the vid.
Drag, in and out pass, run to your spot, get it back, splash. Rock, give me the rock, I need the rock, between the legs, behind the back, double cross pass, head fake go, drag, in and out pass, run to your spot, get it back, splash. Rock, give me the rock, they ought to be careful, don't be too close, hit him with a jab, stay on them toes, do it real fast, make them feel slow, get in your stance, then let it go, ain't never safe, they don't want smoke, we really got a team, we really can go, we don't want the silver, don't need a gold, we can do both, real life goals, I need that rock, between the legs, behind the back, double cross fast, head fake go, drag, in and out pass, run to your spot, get it back, splash, rock, give me the rock, I need the rock, between the legs, behind the back, double cross fast, head fake go, drag, in and out pass, run to your spot, get it back, splash. Give me the rock, they ought to be careful, don't be too close, hit him with a jab, stay on them toes, do it real fast, make them feel slow, get in your stance, then let it go, he ain't never safe, they don't want no smoke, we got a team, really can go, we don't want the silver, don't need a gold, we can do both, real life goals, I need that rock, between the legs, behind the back, double cross fast, head fake go,
That shit. So, yes, for those who are wondering, she was balling and rapping at the same time. We have the extraordinary Niki Avery in the building.
Hello.
Just want to say she won a championship recently. Just saying. For the record, in case y'all didn't know, Niki Avery, how are you today?
I'm doing well, man.
I'm gonna call you Niki V today,
right.
because that's your artist name. All right, Niki V. We're gonna keep it short. How are you?
I see you ready to get spicy.
He was nervous. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Now we here.
My chest is pumping.
It's okay. It's all right. How's it feel to be back in the building? You've been in the building before with us, and you were on Real Fan, Real Talk with the team. You were talking about sports. But you also do something different as well. You're an artist now.
Yes, I am.
How long have you been an artist?
I like to say a put together artist is fairly new.
Okay.
But I've been rapping and doing my thing, on the sidelines, because
Right.
basketball has been my
On the
main
actual
thing.
sidelines.
On the actual
Yeah.
sidelines. I've been doing that for like 5-6 years, maybe even more, putting my
Okay.
time in, working the pen and getting my thoughts together. So
Okay, we'll start with what matters most, basketball. That's definitely your heart. That's definitely your love, your first love. So when did you start playing ball?
I started playing when I was like 6 or 7, outside in the parks, very young age with the boys, hanging out with my brother, just following him around. And we would play basketball, we play football, baseball, everything.
Just getting right.
Yeah.
Do you come from like athletic in your family, or are
My
you just,
mom
like, the
says that
star
she used to
child?
race against all her family members and was really fast. So I was like, all right.
We not playing you, Ma. We know you was fast, but okay, got it.
And my pops has a little bit of athleticism too.
Okay.
But he's a musician, like
Wow.
rock star, guitar, drums, bass, everything.
So did you hear him coming up?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear him coming up. I actually just met him like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, officially as I became an adult. So
the music is actually deep in your blood.
yeah, it's
and
deep
you
in my
didn't even know
blood.
it.
Yeah, but when I met him, it made sense. I was just like, oh my gosh,
Right.
he's a genius, like a musical genius.
Where'd you grow up?
East Harlem, New York.
So you was really balling in the project. You was balling with the projects hoops that don't have a hoop, that
All
don't
of
have
the
a net.
project hoops, all of them on the east side.
All of them.
Washington Projects, East River, Wilson, Franklin Plaza, Jefferson, Johnson, all of them.
When did people start knowing like you was nice? Because if you at 6, you playing with the boys or whatever, but there's some course you just come by yourself, step on there.
Yeah.
When'd you start doing that?
They respected me like when I was like 6, 7 as well, but like when I was 10 and 11 and I was playing with the boys on
Right.
the boys team, I was the girl and I was the shooter, so they knew I could score and they would just get me open to get shots, and I was keeping up with like bigger
Right.
guys. They were like 15, rough, and
Yeah, because 10-year-old boys ain't that good at basketball anyways.
11, 12.
Until they
but
get a little older.
yeah, they were tough. They were tough. All of the guys I grew up around were tough.
Was put in your way.
Yeah.
So you're not that tall. I don't know much about basketball. What position do you play?
Point guard.
Okay.
So I facilitate. I have a leadership role.
So if I join the league,
You be
that's
a point
probably
guard.
okay. But you a shooter too.
But I'm a shooter, right? I can shoot the ball very well. That's why I love Steph Curry. His game, I kind of want to mimic it even more so.
Right.
But that's my style anyway. I love to shoot. I love to run off screens. I love to control the tempo and get everybody involved. So it's nice.
That's dope. Now coming up, you just played on like your rec teams and stuff like that, or did you just go straight into the competitions and the overseas moving and traveling and stuff?
I played on like a young team. It's an AAU team. It's a travel team that's like
Okay.
14 years old, 15 years old, that age. And then I went to high school, played on my high school team. Then I went to college and played there. So it was a progression, every time I went to the next level and I did good, and I went to the next level and I did great there, and I just
Right.
kept going. And so now it's overseas, which is like the highest level under the WNBA. The WNBA is the highest, and then it's overseas.
Now there's a difference, because some people are ignorant. They just think, oh, overseas players are just the people that didn't make it to the league. Now it's a choice, right? You
Yeah,
know,
you-
to go overseas, you could stay here, you could do the WNBA route, but statistically, I know definitely not that many people get drafted into the league.
Right.
I know overseas is more of like a continuous growth for you guys, a continuous like job, and you can keep in touch with you telling me about your agent and stuff. How does that work? When did you choose, you know what, I'm going to go overseas and I'm going to just play ball and I'm going to stay out of the controversy?
Right. Well, I would love to be in the WNBA, so let me just say that first, because
Yeah?
if I had a choice, and if, you know what I mean, let's say they drafted me, I would have went.
Right.
But the fact that I didn't get drafted, there's still opportunity, there's still a chance to happen. It's not
Right.
gone, but the WNBA players, as well as playing in the WNBA, they also play overseas.
Okay.
So they play in 2 leagues, in America, and they play overseas. And so that happened, that overseas decision happened right after college. Like my agent got in touch with representatives in Europe,
Right.
and they wanted me, and we agreed on the terms, and I flew out right away.
Right. Now, did you have to prepare? Was it like a 5-year-old Nikki, like, all right, I'm going to prepare to play ball for the rest of my life? Or did you just get better and better and just start progressing and then
Yeah, I think
It just kind of took over.
Yeah, I got better and better, and like the dream, you know, that wow, this could really set me up for life. Like I could really be amazing in basketball, and this could really be my career, and you know, it can happen. That was growing as I was getting better and getting more recognition and getting more respect. You know, it was growing. I was just like, wow, like I'm really good. You know,
Right.
like I'm doing like it wasn't just on my block anymore. It's stretched now. I was in the Bronx. I was in Brooklyn. I was wherever, you know, and I was getting recognized.
Top 3 places that you love the most traveling overseas. I gotta know.
All right, so this last country I was in is called Cyprus. Like I loved it there.
Yeah.
So I have to put that as like, I think that's my number one.
Okay.
I would say Greece as well. So that's like my mother's home country, and like I have ties to Greece. You know, I have a soft heart for them. You know, special
Speak
place.
their language? You be
A little
out
bit,
there?
a little bit.
Right.
So no, not they've been. You know, I've had a lot. I've been there for a long time as well. Like Athens is popping, and nightlife, and like the cultured life is nice too. You know, so I love those 2 places. Where else? I really enjoyed Hungary, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, they like
You've
eat
been
soups.
so many places.
They eat soups before each meal, like religiously. It's like
love
eating
soup.
salad. Yeah, but different types of soups. Every time I was just like, yes, soup again. Like,
I love soup.
Yeah, I began to love it. I was just like, I wanted to eat soup more.
What's the climate like there?
Everywhere that I've been, they have all 4 seasons.
Okay.
It's just not as cold as we have it here in New York.
Well, yeah. We cold-hearted here in New
Yeah,
York, so
it
you know
gets
what
cold.
I'm saying? It gets cold.
It gets cold.
That's nice. So you're not seasick or anything or scared of flying, none of that. You're just like super adventurous.
Yeah, a little bit. I am afraid of heights though. Like,
Okay, so you won't do a roller coaster.
I'll still do a roller
You'll
coaster.
still do it?
But I'll be scared.
You're
of
brave
it.
enough. That's why.
I'm brave. Yeah, I'm brave.
Okay.
But I be scared. You know, like heights. I'm a little nervous.
You don't do
And in the
that.
deep ocean, I think of Jaws. I start imagining things.
I'm a Final Destination
Yeah.
person. Every time I'm like anywhere that has like something that could go wrong, I'm just like looking at the one screw. Like if this comes out, we are a dub. That is crazy. Okay, so now you're traveling, and this is not enough for you. Now you want to be an artist.
Yes.
Now we heard you, and you're not like everybody else who's just like picks up a pen and just writes gibberish on a piece of paper. You have something to talk about.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I like to hope so.
Yeah, you got a little something to say. Now, how are we doing this route? Are we gonna rap about ball?
I'm going to throw ball in there. You know, that's
Okay.
part of me. I mean, I can't never take basketball away, but I want it to be just about life in general. You know, my struggles, every time I overcame, or just my, you know, my story, basically my story, the journey that I've taken to get here, and like, you know, the things I want to do. I want to talk spicy too about the things that I plan on having and the way I want to move, you know, my lifestyle and my family and stuff. So
I think it's awesome because, for one, we don't get to see, we don't have a lot of female rappers. Everyone knows that. But 2, we don't have a lot of female rappers that aren't coming out the strip club and had to do the same type of struggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You came through a whole different path that brought you to a musical light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is the biggest thing that you can say you can bring over from basketball to music that in your life, because we talked about, you know, your newfound of your parent who's deep into music as well, but just coming up and it just being basketball. And now you're, you know, a grown woman and you're sitting down writing and you're like, yo, I learned all this shit. Like, what is one thing that stands out?
honestly, like basketball and music are so connected. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're just so connected. Like the people, the environment, the feeling, the culture.
Right.
That it really doesn't feel like it's so much of a difference. You know what I mean? The hard work and the dedication and the focus, that's with all things that you want to do in life, right? You need those things. And like I used that in basketball, and now here in music, I'm using it as well. Like I see hurdles already that I have to get through and overcome, and ways that I have to, you know, maneuver through, and things that I might have to just keep pushing myself and believing in myself, because there's going to be times that I'm the only one that's going to believe, you know?
Right.
And that was similar with basketball. So in that aspect, it's pretty much the same. But,
yeah, it sounds like you're talking about music like a point guard. Like literally, like you're like, if I control everything, keep everybody moving, and then shoot the shot, we good.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, it helps that you're focused, and not only, but you're strategic. very strategic. Now, and that's one thing I can help you with in this industry. You have to be strategic. Now, what's different probably about basketball is you get your team. It don't matter who your team is. You know that this person does this well. This person does this well. This industry, you don't know.
Right.
You don't even know what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone can have the best camera and be horrible behind
Right.
the
It is
camera.
pretty foreign to me still. Like, I guess that is one of the differences. Like, I have to learn this a little more, you know.
Right.
But that's what I mean. Like, even videographers and things, I've been around that too with basketball. You know, so it's kind of like, even though they didn't do videos, you know, but I, like, let's say music videos, but I kind of know, like, you know, I learned a little bit with basketball. So I think I'm at a good place, you know, all around to know a little bit of a little bit. Like,
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, with experience, you know what I mean? It just opens up doors for obvious things.
Yeah.
Now, what's your swag like as an artist? Like, you're
Yeah.
the most sweet. Like, just to even see you play ball is funny because you just get hard out of nowhere and you go into zone mode. But when you're rapping, like, what you feeling?
Yeah, I have the same thing. It's like I turn
Yeah?
into, I just have that side to
Yeah, I
me.
see you rap like this.
Yeah, I have
You
that
rap
side
like
to
this.
me. Because I'm sweet, you know, I just want to have fun and
Right.
be cool and whatever. But yeah, I have a lot, you know, I have a lot of struggling that I've been through, and like, I have a story. So when I'm trying to express that, like, I'm passionate, you know, so
Right.
that's going to come across, that's going to be felt and
What was your favorite
remembered.
cereal growing up?
My favorite cereal growing up?
Yeah, in East Harlem, right?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe Captain Crunch or something crazy.
With the berries or without the berries?
Now with the berries, like, I just started eating the berries. I'm like in love.
The berries are so good.
So good.
It makes you look
Better
at your
than
parents.
Fruit Loops
like,
and all of that.
Yeah.
But you know, I usually, my mom Frosted Flakes and Honey Nut Cheerios.
She's a classic type of lady.
Yeah, like that type, you know, wheat stuff.
Right.
Try to keep it healthy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I really love those.
Are you like on a special diet when you're playing ball?
Come on, don't have me on
'Cause you
here
got a
talking
great
crazy.
You're like where I could be if I just laid off all the cheeseburgers I eat every day and replaced them with turkey burgers.
I'm in my off season. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. When you're on season, do you have like a nutritionist that travels with you guys? With
no.
you ladies?
No, not all the time.
No?
We don't have a nutritionist. No.
Okay.
That's like that's like, I think, like NBA teams or like, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, that's the stuff
They
like
wouldn't
I would
do stuff
figure
like
you
that.
guys would get.
Yeah, we don't get stuff like that.
So when you're overseas, you're eating all this different food.
Yeah, I eat whatever I want. I mean, we all eat whatever we want. We just go into practice and go into play games, but our life is our life. Like, we're not, you know, we could do whatever we want off the court.
Right.
As long as we respect ourselves and represent, you know, the organization correctly, nobody
Right.
has beef, we're all good.
Now that you're, you know, transitioning into this music, do you see yourself, if you get that draft pick, dropping it all and saying, yeah, I'll do it? Because you already know that's a different ball game, literally.
Yeah.
Like, that's more commitment. That's, you know, you representing not only now your team, but the WNBA. Are you ready for that? Or are you on your music path?
I'm gonna make it work. I'm still gonna have both. Like,
Yo, you be
I'm
doing
gonna tell
it
you right
all.
now. I'm gonna make it work. Like, I need to have both. Like,
Right.
the basketball, the WNBA is in the summertime.
Okay.
You know, so that's like a 4 or 5 month career,
Right.
basically. And the rest of the year, I would have to do whatever I please.
Right.
And that includes getting prepared for the next basketball season. But if I wanted to have music or getting into any type of entertainment, or, you
Right.
know, I wouldn't let basketball stop me at that point.
Right. Now, coming up, you know, from 5 to 10, you started building your basketball dream. You started realizing, like, this could make me rich. This could be popping. You know, I'm traveling the world. I'm seeing life. I'm, you know, having all these experiences. Is your dream already happened for music? Or are you just now dreaming?
I've been dreaming about it for a while, but now it's like it's happening.
Okay.
I think it's that's what's going on. It's happening now. Like, things are finally moving in motion, and this actually time. You know, the championship was a great, like, it was just
Right.
the best thing that could have happened, because now I feel free. I feel like I can actually do music, and I won't be, you know, playing or disrespecting basketball or anybody involved in basketball.
Right.
Because it's, you know, it's a thin line. Everybody can't understand that, you know, that.
That's very
and
true.
that's also what I want to project and show and be an example of, is that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Like, we all creatives, You know, we all people, and if you make sure that you put enough time into everything that you love and you can make it happen, why not, right?
Right.
So
That's true.
yeah, but now it's like really happening, you know, like
Now it's like
I have
starting
a
up.
team, like I have things that like building.
Ah.
Yeah.
Was it
so
hard picking your team, or you already had people behind you?
It
that-
kind of just naturally happened.
Okay.
You know, it was the people that, but it's finally like here. You know, before it kind of was
Right.
like in the cut, kind of like it wasn't time.
Right.
You know, the time is now.
What are your goals with music now?
I want to put out an EP this summer.
Okay.
You know,
Do we have a name yet?
not of the EP, but I'm going.
Okay.
I think I'm going with Niki. I'm not sure, but
I'm
Which is
letting
my
you
government
know
name, I
now.
know,
Okay,
but-
yeah. We have to let RTS fans know at home. Nikki is her real name. It's not spelled the same as Nicki Minaj. But we've just been talking about this because every time we see you, you have this like, I'm going to name it Nikki. And like we look at the left camera. It's going to be controversy
yeah, it's
around
gonna
that.
be controversy. I get it. But
like,
I mean, with one Nikki, now you have two
cares?
Nikkis. It's just even better, right?
I want it, and it's hard to say it, but like it took a basketball player that we're gonna have to see that
Yeah.
because off your hype now, like people love you, like everywhere you go, you know, just as a like I said, you're just like this silly, sweet person. You
Thank
get on a
you.
court and ball, you take pictures with the boys, and you're like mad small, but like you're gonna have to. I told you we're gonna have to get you lace fronts.
Yeah, you know,
acrylics.
that's why I
Are
be
you ready
taking
for this
breaks
life?
from basketball because look, I can't even get right for real.
I don't
You
know if y'all heard it. She just went East Harlem on
That's
me.
why.
Came out.
That's why I can't even do it. Like, I can't even do my nails long, you know, because if
Are you
I
gonna
have
be
to
like
play
the
basketball
fur?
or dribble,
You gonna be the fur type?
I
Or
like
you gonna be
fur
the
even
leather
then.
jacket type?
I like leather jacket. I like leather jacket. I like bellies. I like baggy bottom, small top. I like you know, like tomboy, sexy.
So you about to come out with this EP. We might name it Nikki. And you about to throw in this beautiful 90s girl
90s.
swag
I like your
superstar.
style.
For those who just turning in now, we have Niki Avery in the building, also going by Nikki V. She'll be coming out with a EP in the summer. This summer, yeah?
Yes, this summer,
2018. EP is coming out. Her info will probably be on the bottom of the screen in a second. Go follow her. Shout out your Instagram, please, so we can follow you.
Instagram is at Niki Avery. Niki is spelled Niki. So it's at Niki Avery, Avery. At Niki Avery, at Niki Avery, at Niki Avery. I need it. I'm almost at 10K.
She's almost at 10K. I was going to say I'm going to make a new page and follow you, but I don't think they're going to let me do that. But, so, music-wise, studio time. How are you liking the studio? Are you the writing type? I seen you freestyle. So you go in there and just lay down bars? Like, what's your writing process like when you
Yeah,
get
so
there?
I write at home. I have it prepared already, and then I go into the studio.
Okay.
We haven't got to the level where we just in the studio all day and just be able to
Right.
create, but we've done that in the house, you know, me and my friends and teams and stuff.
Gotcha.
And, you know, it's similar, you know, but not actually being in the studio and actually recording the stuff, just playing around at home.
Right.
It's still a studio vibe, you know?
Definitely. It's
But-
a vibe wherever you go.
Yeah, I do some freestyling here and there, especially when I'm in the zone. Like, I can really go, and it's like I surprise myself. I'm like, wow, like,
Nice.
yeah.
And it's funny, just you learn a lot growing up with guys. I grew up
Yeah.
I grew up just my dad and my brother raised me, and like you start to just pick up on like certain ways to carry yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like your confidence like boosts because guys don't care about
Yeah,
nothing.
guys are. That's why, like, I love them. Like the creature, you know what I mean? Just the
Right.
Yeah, it just sounds crazy. The
Like
creature
the
of them,
makeup
but just
of
the
them.
makeup of
Yeah.
them, because they, you know, they competitive, but it's also in a different way. You know, it's
Like a
like
respect.
It's do or die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in a respect way. But that's also, you know, how they had to come up like that. Like that's how they've been taught to be like that.
Being the stronger.
Yeah, being a man, being the person that got to always provide or, you know, take care of stuff. Like they know that, and so with their upbringing, then they know that that's what makes them a man or feel like a man or even respected as a man. So they're like that, you know.
Right.
But I respect it. Like I love, you know, I'm always around them when they talk crap to each other,
Yeah.
and they'll be best friends and they'll say the craziest things, but they don't even like take it personal, you know. It's just like, oh, right now I'm about to get crazy and just
Right. And then y'all end up laughing at the end of the day
Yeah.
anyways. Now, how is it though? Because growing up, you know, East Harlem, growing up with the dudes, balling and stuff, Now you get overseas and you're playing with women. What is playing with professional basketball women like? Because everybody has their skepticals that they're all like huge or they're like you and just like pretty running up and down the court, can't really play. What's that experience like?
I can really play, but I know what you're saying. Like girly girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all my team, like, were like girly girls, you know, like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so most of them, you know, some, you know, you could tell they had like a little tomboy in them.
Right.
Or like, but yeah, you know, there's big stereotypes, you know, that there's like only rough girls and not so many pretty girls or whatever the case. But I think all of the girls are beautiful and pretty, you know, it's how they deem to carry themselves is up to them. And I don't even know if I answered the question, but.
Yeah, you did. It was a great answer.
Right.
It's just a lot of things that, that's why I ask you weird things, because you would think people know this stuff, you know what I mean? But even, like I said, as a female basketball player, who really watches WNBA? Who really talks about it? You know what I mean? You guys even have finals? You know what I mean? Like, nobody
but
knows.
we do. That's so crazy.
Does people rock jerseys?
Yeah, like it's crazy because I was talking to people. I overheard people talking, and they were like, "Yeah, there's no more basketball on anymore, so now we have to like watch baseball or something."
And you're like,
and there was a WNBA game on that night,
wow.
and I was just like, "Oh shoot."
Do you think that that's gonna change?
Yeah, of course. I think it's gonna change. I mean, we're women. We're on the rise right now. We're still pushing forward. We're trying to make ourselves, you know, push ourselves to the forefront. So I think that's gonna be in every field. It's just gonna happen slowly, and it'll happen. You know, of course, we need more support. That's the main thing, is money. Like, we need support. We need people, whoever's going to take the risk
not
or
funded like
try to build.
the boys.
Yeah, you know, because that's how it's going to start. That's the beginning of it. Like, we need somebody to take the risk. They probably going to lose in the beginning, and just got to take that. But then at least we'll be a built situation. Like, the foundation is not that strong yet, I guess.
Y'all need, like,
financially.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it all starts with the finances, because even stuff like just little girl boot camps, you know, at 5 years old when little Niki was playing at 6, you know, you had to play with the boys. You couldn't go to the rec with the girls and just play because they were all just like there chilling, you know what I mean?
It's not like that. That's why guys are so much, I think, on a different level as well, like with basketball, because they just go to the park and play all the time. It's very, very seldom that you find 5 girls on one court. Or
in the
park. To say 10, you need 10 girls really to play a game. So if you see 10 on the regular, like I'm talking about on the regular, like for guys, they could go to any court all over the New York and
Brooklyn Bridge Park. I think there's like, it's a beautiful. I always love it.
They always have run.
It's like it's like in the middle of the ocean.
That Dumbo area is
like, there's like 20, 25 courts.
Yeah, it's so nice over there.
And you can walk through and literally like never see a female playing ball.
Yeah. Or it's like one. There's always 1 or 2.
Yeah, last time I went there was like 1, and everybody thought she was like super dope because she had a coach with her and stuff. But see, maybe that's the hardest thing that I definitely am curious about. When do you know when you're that good? Because just as a female in any industry, you know, even this relates to your artistry now in music. When you're up against the boys, you're not sure if you're good because you're pretty and you're doing it well, or if you're actually better than them.
Right.
And you're doing it, you know, like super official.
Yeah, I get it, because sometimes the guys don't go as hard. You know, I mean, there's no, and sometimes they do, because they know they're ready. Okay, yeah, she's capable. I'm going to go hard.
Right.
Because somehow this is going to make her better, and I got to make sure she don't do me dirty, you know, like, but yeah, sometimes they like not trying to do too much. They don't want to hurt her feelings or mess up her confidence or whatever the case, you know. So you just really never know until it gets down to the nitty gritty and it really starts happening. But I hope eventually, like years from now, we can go to the court and find a whole bunch of girls hooping at the same place. That'll be cool.
Do you think you're going to be one of the influencers in making that happen in history? Because we were talking about this earlier, you know, you never know your path. And you could be literally placed in history for us, and we don't even know. So, music-wise, you're playing ball. You're going to be rapping, play for the WNBA in the off-season, play overseas, doing everything, playing till your ankles fall off. You're going to be rich Niki Avery. Giving back to the kids.
Yeah, that's been important. Every summer that I've come home from playing overseas, I've worked with the kids. After school program, Harlem Children's Zone. And I've been with them for like 7, 8 years already now. Like, those are my kids. Like, I'm with the community. I'm with the kids. I love teaching them. And like they really take to me, you know, I'm like a mentor for real. Like,
Yeah. It's
It's
because you
important.
just give off like such a raw vibe. Like
Oh.
when I tell you, like, yeah, like even that, like you're like a champ right now.
Yeah.
Like an official champ overseas, just professionalism in general, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that cannot do what you do, cannot even, you know, pick up a ball and pick up a pen and be as nice as you. But oh, I heard that you was at the charity event on
Oh,
Saturday.
right, yeah.
Bowling it down.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about you right now. It's funny because I tell you and you're like, no, I was just playing. You did the charity event on Saturday. Where was that at?
That was in Brooklyn. I don't know the name of the school. That's bad. But I guess I should know.
It's okay. There's a lot
I'm
of
not
schools in
familiar
Brooklyn.
with. There are a lot of schools in Brooklyn, but it was a dope school. Yes, it was Dribble Against Cancer.
Okay.
Jamel Lynch is one of my good friends. He's a basketball player as well here in New York.
Right.
Yeah, so he's been throwing these events like every year for the past like
Nice.
5 or 6 years now.
You're
And
super
every year it's
involved.
been upgraded, like from building to the next building. This time was like a red carpet. It was just, it was
Dope.
really nice. It was really nice.
How many kids was there?
They had a high school game before ours, so
Okay.
maybe about 30 kids, 15 or 15 on
Gotcha.
each team for them.
Okay.
And then for us was adults, you know, comedians. I
Right.
mean, like different groups of people,
Yeah.
real basketball players. And it was fun.
It's always a fun time.
Yeah.
Now, is that on one of your lists of the positivity that you get from basketball? Because you're in a tough sport. You know what I mean? We talk about this very freely and very openly because it's something you're good at and it's something you love. But there's always, you know, the sides to everything where you're just like, oh, I don't really want to do this. Or, you know, I don't really want to have to play like this or play with these people or do certain stuff like that. But the community part is never going to go away. Especially for someone in your position. It's just like people are always going to look up to you. Where do you find, like, the time to be able to teach them what you know, but also walk that walk? Because it's hard to do both.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to do both. And now, like you said, you do everything. You're writing now and you're playing ball and you always have to keep a presence, whether you're overseas or over here, you know, of being like Niki Avery. But, like, is it a tug and pull at your heart ever?
Well, so like I could say two things. Like, for instance, this game was like a charity game.
Right.
I'm in my off season. I haven't really been playing ball at all. I've been
Gotcha.
in music mode. So something like this, I had to think twice. I'm like, do I want to go out here? I haven't been playing basketball.
Right.
You know, what is it going? Am I going to look crazy? What's going to happen? You know, these are just real life
Right.
things that I'm telling you. And it's like, you know, I think about it and I'm like, but why would I miss such a great opportunity, you know, to do it for this, such a cause, to be there for my friend,
Right.
to play with my friends. You know what I mean? The fun of it all, it just makes up for any type of ways, even if I
Right.
feel, because I like, if I'm going to play, I want to be on my best, you know?
Understood.
So, yeah, so things like that are decisions that I make, that I choose. You know, I would rather have the experience and still go through with it and, you know, enjoy it. And so I know there was something
even
else.
though everybody said you was on 10, you probably thought you was on like
right,
5 mode.
Right. I'm still like,
It's a charity
It makes me
game.
want to like start working out right now because I already have a game plan about when I'm going to start working
Right.
out for my season, you
You
know?
start a little early.
So I'm like, now, Nick, you got to start tomorrow.
and get right.
Yeah, like,
Ah, with the charity, that's what people always say. The
but
celebrities
that's just
always say
because
it's
I'm looking,
charity.
you know, it's just because of what I know, you know, I expect
and you're
of
always
myself.
progressing, right?
Yeah, and that was what I was going to say about the kids as well. Like, walking in, like you talk it, like the kids want to make sure that you could do it too. Like they're big on that, you know.
Yes.
You know, in order for them to really listen and really take to you, they really have to trust you and really know, like, you've been through it, you know what you're saying, and also that you're just like them.
Right.
You know, that's when they really could relate. They're like, oh, you know, I could do it too, or yeah, wow, that is amazing. You know, they could relate, they understand it, and you know, I'm glad that like I've proven myself time and time again, you know, in different arenas, different situations. So it's nice that like now it's kind of like I'm getting the respect just being there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not even really having to do much or like, yeah, because I kind of already put in a lot of work and like I'm at a nice place now.
Right.
So I'm happy for that. But
It
like
feels good, don't it?
my first years going overseas, I never had a car. I was living like,
It was like a reality TV star when they get paid, but they ain't got nothing yet.
Yeah, I had nothing. I'm talking about living over there too.
Right.
Like I was like a rookie, you know, and I had to walk
Yeah.
I had to walk the stages to get to where I was at. Even one time I had to take the bus to my games, to my gym. Like as if I lived in New York and I had to take the bus from I was doing
like
that
a
as a
whole nother
professional
country.
in another country.
Wow.
Finding my way around, like, you know, but
Now, what point do you reach that financial stability?
Yeah, so it's different. You know, it's different with women, but
Right.
you know, it kept on rising, things kept on getting better. I get better situations. I started getting offered an extra ticket, you know, for family, stuff like that.
Yes.
But
So you
it
start
was
knowing,
nitty gritty.
like, okay.
Yeah, I had to grow to get even these things as a professional.
Right.
So now I feel like, you know, I have a great apartment over there they gave me. I had a car. Like, I was just in a good place. You know, we won the championship. The organization was just so on point, you know, with payments and with these things that people don't know the story, you know, but overseas, like basketball, it's not always, nothing is secure, you know, as far as you getting paid and stuff like that. Like,
Wow.
sometimes they miss payments. Sometimes you leave the country and they'll owe you money, like thousands, and just owe it to you. And you might never get it, you know?
Right. Now, learning from that, now you definitely have a couple more strategic plans, you know, to be in control, because the same thing happens in, you know, the music industry.
Right.
You get raped all the time. You perform and the promoter can't be found after the performance, you know what I mean? You got to sell 100 tickets or do something else, you know what I mean? And give them half the ticket sales
See,
and
these
then
are the
pay to
things
get
that I
on
just want to
stage.
skip past. Like, I want
You
to have
can do
complete
it.
control, you know, of that, like, as much as I can.
Right.
You know? That's all I can say.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is honestly, because like I said, you speak like that point player in the game anyways. You got to keep that ball and that pin the same mentality. You know what I mean? That pin is in your control. And that's the hardest thing. The music industry, they try to convince you with the writers and the producers and make it seem like you writing your words is like nothing.
Right.
And everybody else helped you. You know what I mean? But, you know, your mindset is the biggest thing you show to your fans. You know, you've always stayed focused. You've always been Niki at any point, you know? Now, stage-wise, I know the court is your stage. But are you ready to be out here hitting the stage?
I love the stage. I
ready?
just love it. I love it. I performed a few times already.
Okay.
And I just okay.
Yeah, hey, you do your hand.
Like this. Like, I'm in my zone.
Can you dance?
I love it. I could dance. I
You
got
can
my
two-step or you can dance?
Nah, I could dance. I could
Okay.
dance. I got my own style. Like, I do my own little, like, you know. So I get into a trance.
I just
know?
saw your hair come out, like the hair.
That's when
flip.
my hair's out. My hair's not out, but you have to imagine it.
We're gonna get you a lace front. I got you.
I need a lace
We're
front.
gonna hook you up. We're gonna hook you up with the John. They don't know it's you though. They have the edges.
It gotta look official.
So when you do your
when I
move-
put it up, it still looks like it's mine.
See, you already know. You hip to the artistry mindset.
I've been watching for a long time, waiting for this moment.
See?
Waiting.
That's why I see like the hunger in you, because you've been waiting for this moment to just execute as an artist.
Yeah.
5 years from now, Niki V, where she at? What she's doing?
International, everywhere.
Again? Hi. See, she done beat us. How you get international twice?
No, that's
You
true.
gonna go the
For
other
two
side.
things, right? I'll be like, I'm
Yeah.
that, guys, but this time I am the rapper.
That was for Cyprus. That's how you saying it?
Yes.
Okay, got you. Shout out your team. You play for a team in
Get
Cyprus right
Avnos
now.
in Cyprus, Nicosia, Cyprus. Those are my people, man.
Y'all getting a chip again?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Just keep getting them chips.
Yeah.
And then keep hopping from stage to stage.
Exactly. I'm gonna be performing at this championship game.
At the halftime, then going
Yeah.
back in the game.
I'm gonna try not to, you know, mix the two.
Right.
You know, if I don't have to, but if it's cool, everybody's cool with
Right.
it. Yeah, why not?
Give into it, definitely. I mean, it's something that you're very rare. You know, there's not a lot of people doing what you do at all. And just people that could talk about, you know, what you've been through, because that's what people forget. You know what I mean? There's a billion basketball players, there's a billion rappers, but nobody was born the same.
Right.
Even twins don't have the same fingerprint. You know what I mean? And I don't know a Niki V yet. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to see it, definitely. And the fans are ready to see it. Now, where can we find your music? that will be coming out.
The
Your
EP
is
stuff,
gonna
it will
coming
be
out.
everywhere. I mean,
It's gonna be
SoundCloud, I'm
everywhere.
having it on iTunes, everything, Tidal.
Okay.
So when that comes out, it's going to go on all of the main platforms, music
Bet.
platforms.
You're gonna come out with a couple music videos. You're gonna keep
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just want to dance and do your
Yeah, I just want to dance and do my thing. I just want to do my dribbles and
Yes.
keep it all the way Nikki, you know?
Right.
Put all my friends in the videos, everybody that's with
Go to
us.
East Harlem on the block.
Go to East Harlem, all the kids on the dances.
Yes.
Yeah, I need all of
This
that.
is exciting. See, that's what makes you very special, and that's why we wanted to bring you up here, because RTS Spotlight is about literally putting the spotlight on your life, because you do something special and you are different. And we want to take you from the industry. You know, we take you for like a good hour and we get to know you.
Right.
But how are you going to remain different? Now you're Nikki, so you're always going to remain different. But with your music, as you grow as an artist, what is your goal? And what is your idea to remain Nikki V and not be Nikki M, Cardi B? Because you know they're going to compare you to everybody that has ever rapped that is a female ever in life.
Right.
What are you going to do to stay
I
in
think
your
it's
lane?
important that I'm just going to stay true to myself, you know, true to the things that I love, true to what's right, what's true in my life, you know. I'm always going to be conscious of the kids, you know, sometimes, but see, sometimes I'm just going to have
Kids
to...
grow up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I mean, the
it's
way you
always gonna
carry
be
yourself.
a positive, you know, I feel like I'm always going to have like a positive message and like,
Right.
you know, do what you want to do and why not type of vibe.
Yes.
You know, it's always going to be a vibe. And, I mean, I'm always going to just stay true to me. Like, the things that I'm learning, the things that I see, the things that I experience. Any other projects and things that I want to conquer or, like, tackle, I'm going to try to do so.
Right. What's your sign?
Aquarius. Born in January 21st.
Classy. Keep it like that. Don't tell nobody, bitch.
Okay.
We don't
What's
know how
your- what's
old
your
she
sign?
is. I'm a Taurus.
My mom is a Taurus.
I apologize.
You guys are serious business, right?
Serious business.
You guys are still serious business.
Oh man. Now what can you tell, because this is always the hardest part for everyone. What can you tell to 5-year-old Niki Avery?
Wow, what could I tell? So I would tell her go harder.
Yeah?
Yeah, like go harder, like get into the right places. You know, cause
To the right places.
yeah, cause like part of my journey, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. You know,
Definitely.
so I feel like I wasn't in the forefront, I wasn't in the light till a certain time.
Right.
No, and of course that worked out for that reason, for whatever, you know, for
Right.
a reason. But I know that if I was with this group of people, like in this group of people's categories,
Right.
I would have been seen. I would have been at the top, because I have the skill set. You know, I was that good. I was good enough. You know, I just wasn't out there like that. I was like not around. I really didn't know, you know, what was up.
Right.
I didn't have nobody really telling me go to this school, do this, come here, work out every day, get you right. You know,
Right.
I really didn't have that. Somebody working on my game and doing that. I just was shooting a good shooter,
Right.
naturally good shooter. Like, so my game could have been developed even crazy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I didn't have that till after college, where I really started working on my game, my handle, and stuff like that. Till after college. Before that, I was a shooter.
Do you know how to hold a mic?
Yes.
Yeah?
I hold it like this.
Just like that. You gotta get the like blinged out one.
Yeah,
We'll
so
get
I
you like
have
a bat.
ring.
We could get you a basketball mic.
Oh. I don't know if that's cool or corny,
With the
but
stones,
it sounds
I think
cool.
that's cool.
It's the stones. They gotta have stones on
So you're
it.
gonna like move your hand, it's gonna be like a basketball.
Yeah.
Diamonds.
I gotta go like, oh.
We're gonna have to work harder to get the diamonds, but it's all good, y'all. Man, it's been a pleasure.
It's
You know
been a
we wanted to
pleasure,
talk
too.
to you and get to know the music Nikki V. When you come back next time, we will have more videos
music
for
video.
her, a EP.
Yes.
And it's probably gonna be called Nikki V. So if you see Nikki V, remember that it's Niki Avery. You can go follow her. You can go keep up with her. You can watch her ball. You can learn how to ball. You can find her, and she might even teach you how to ball. But if you
right.
don't find her on the court, she's definitely in the studio, and she's writing, and she's getting to it. So producers, holla at her. Anybody you want to work with?
You mean like producer wise?
Or even artists, like just a dream.
I want to work with all of the top females.
Everybody.
Yeah, like all the females. I mean, I love Deja Loaf as well. That's one that's like on the low. Like she's dope.
Voice.
Yeah, she's dope.
That would
of
be
course,
a dope
Cardi
collab.
B, Nicki Minaj, like
of course.
Beyonce, Rihanna. Like these are like my,
Nicki's out here. You're not playing. And honestly, like
those are the
speaks for
top.
herself.
Like everybody's at the top.
Your
those
hard
are the
work, your
ones
drive is crazy. You're just like, I want to work with Beyonce and be international times too. Got it. She's international.
I'm the baller. They gonna have to love me. Like I'm the baller. Like right.
I'm the GOAT, and I ain't never been so uncomfortable in my life, man. Niki Avery, it's a pleasure having you on RTS
Thank you. It was
Spotlight.
a pleasure to be here for real. Thank you for inviting me.
You best. We gonna have her come back definitely. And that was another episode. So come watch us next week and watch the reruns if you missed it the first time. Niki Avery.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, you like, I don't even like, and like coming
That was
up
cool.
with it's cool. You like speak for yourself, and it's just so funny because I can't wait to hear it through your music. Like, it's lit now. Like, oh man.
Some new heat for Niki. She represent Harlem, Uptown. Some brand new, right? Cool. Get this all paid off. Let's go, ladies.
Get the ball turned up. I get the ball and it's all game over. I'm straight with the rock. I know that this is up and shit like I got it hot. I put the game on me. It ain't the same as I came on T. Niggas ain't loyal for game on me. Only two breaks the game on me.
Hold on, Niki, ready, Niki? Some brand new, hold on, ladies. Get this. See Niki, man, turn that shit up, right? Turn it up. Turn that shit up. Go, go, go. Watch your lean. Watch your move. Bust it. Watch your lean. Go.
I hate when I get in the slump. I remember when you ain't come by my story. Now that I'm fly, I know you.
Go, Niki. Go, Niki. Hey. Some brand new, right? Shit, look, get this paint off. Whoa. That Nick's new heat out here in Harlem. Yo.
Never have to worry about me. I had to get that extra weight off for sure. I can only imagine all the stress and the worry being alone trying to take care of me and my brother. Now I'm getting money in 2, 3.
One more time, man. You and Niki, put Niki out right now. All right, on 3. It goes 1, 2, 3. Check it. Whoa. Swerve on it, alright? Better shake your head, Niki. Shake your head, Niki. Go, shake it. Hey! NYC artists in the building. Let's go, ladies.
Still coming down from the point game. The way I see it, things will never be the same. I just started, but it feels like I'm late. All I wanna do is go have fun and stop on my ex. Fuck up a check, take care of any debt. For anybody who left, really not nice. Make sure I feel the same when I wait. Been right for a long time. Been some long nights, and I'm saying it's fun to turn. If I had to do it all again, then I would.
Alright, one more time, Niki. Spit that verse.
But I was in town, I hit you, but you're not to be found. Now I'm on the road, you hit my phone, you wanna come around. But I'm in my zone, I'm rocking out, I'm not
Okay, shake, shake. 1 more time, go. Yeah. Just that brand new, just that brand new, baby. One more time, shout to Niki. Niki, what's up, Niki? I see you out there. This section lit. If you with Niki, make some fucking noise with Niki right now, alright?